Smoke moved the one spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Irving is out there with Baller, and it's Capella in at the center position. And great when it comes to load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Reyes brings the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
And Kuminga brings it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Reyes, the pass to Williamson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Thompson.
Terrific concentration and body control. Zion showing why he was chosen #1 overall.
Even with all the hype Zion had coming into the NBA, Steve, I don't think folks expected him to have such an immediate impact.
It really was a wild first few months for Zion in the NBA. We weren't sure he'd play at all in his rookie year. But when he made it onto the court, he reminded everyone right away, Kevin, what a unique talent he is. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Passes it to Sharp. And there's the try. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Reyes, the pass to Irving. Launches a three. Wiseman with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Begins with the bounce pass. Here's Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
The Pelicans trail. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Down low, intercepted. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Floats it up for Williamson. Up high and stops the alley.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Ingram. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's Reyes. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And that's a foul called on Baldwin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Sharp. He's covered by Reyes. Wiggins outside. Poked loose. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off the shot. It's the three-point bomb.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Reyes. He's covered by Wiseman. The baseline jam. Here's Capella. And Wiseman sends it back. Here's Kuminga. Saw with 10 points last game. Wiggins outside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Here's Reyes. Sinks the triple. Baller's got 5.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do commend the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Sharp. There's the pass to Wiseman. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. It's deflected. To the paint. There's Kuminga. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Williamson. Here's Reyes. The Warriors pull it in.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Sharp. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. On deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. New Orleans is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Reyes. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
No good from Reyes.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And so it's New Orleans with it. After the miss from Klay Thompson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. He trains the quick shot. Thompson's got 5.
Nice work from Thompson. Very confident, rising up whenever he gets a chance at a pull-up J.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Now, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Now, here's Moody. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the middle, there's Kuminga, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Warrior lead. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Reyes, the pass to Hayes. Inside, and Hayes throws it down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And that's a foul called on ball. That's foul number.
Warrior substitution.
Inside for him, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Baller, and it's Sue in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Wiseman. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Sharp. And again, no good by Golden State.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim. So he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He picked up 58 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. A tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Reyes. They grabbed their own miss. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Baller's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Wiggins kicks to Jeffries. Thompson finds Wiseman. And no good that time. Good D by Williamson. Right wing. Jenkins, the pass to Reyes, picked his pocket. Here's Sharp. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Uses both hands to slam it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And a closer look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Jeffries dishes the Wiggins. Here's Sharp. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Here's Reyes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Baller's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pelicans.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting.
Wiggins down to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Passes to Sharp. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Baller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Feeds it to Williamson. A 3. And Williamson throws it down.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Sharp, the pass to Wiseman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Wiseman sends it back.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Warriors lead by 4.
His defensive instincts off the chain. Zion's able to read and react to his opponent.
Here's Reyes. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson finds Wiseman. He can't get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's game 2 of the string of 4 games played at home. No good from Reyes. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Ingram. In the corner, it's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sharp. Ingram with the steal. Williamson right side. Sue, the pass to Reyes. The rebound by Sharp.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And that's going to be a travel.
Just another example of losing concentration. His 4th turnover in the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jenkins. Dominguez come in for the Warriors. Here's Reyes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And there's the pass to Sharp. Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. The 19-foot shot. And it's Sharp missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
To the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
You see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. It's to Wiggins. He dishes it to Kuminga. And the ball out of play. The Warriors are in back. Irving checked in for the Pelicans. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. For the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. The feed to Capella. Here's Reyes. Capella. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second best.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout call the Warriors. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to... And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
We're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. And it's Sharp in the point guard position.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Passes it to Kuminga. No good there. Good D by Williamson. Here's Reyes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
Kane Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
So fast in the open court, I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
Sharp, the pass to Wiseman. Kuminga with it. He's got 11. And there it is for him. Thompson's got 9.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Here's this. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
Back in off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 7 out for the Pelicans.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Wiseman. Capella covering. Here's Sharp. Back to Wiseman. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. To the paint, here's Chris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
For New Orleans, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Warriors trail by 10. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the middle. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Kuminga the pass to Sharp. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Capella sends it back. Ingram outside. Inside, Reyes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jeffries is checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Wiggins surveying the floor. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second. Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Warriors trail by 15. Here's Sharp. And the Warriors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it? Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Finding the lane. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Gray protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Reyes. Feed Feeds to Capella. It's stolen by Kuminga. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Now the pass to Sharp. The train. And another three for Golden State.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Reyes. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Sharp, covered by Irvin. And it's Sharp missing. Pelicans leading by 17. Here's Reyes. He gets it in there. Baller's got 39.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Higgins outside. Pass to Thompson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Capella. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Williamson on the follow. And the Pelicans win by 19.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Sharp the pass to Thompson. From the arc. Another three for Golden State.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Thompson's gone an outstanding 3 of 4 from three-point territory. Here's Reyes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Baller's got 42 in the game. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Irving. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And another three for Golden State.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
Here's Sharp, covered by Irving. To the middle. They swipe it. They're running. Punches the three. And another three for New Orleans. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Pelicans.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Wiggins against Capella. Just 4 to shoot. And he's good on the three ball. Thompson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his third triple of this half. 4th of the game. Andrew Wiggins solid when he goes at the rim. Can slice through a defense, adjust to get that shot off from any angle.
Sharp the pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Wiggins lets it fly. And that's collected by Reyes. Baller's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And for Wiggins, you want him to attack more often.
Greg, Andrew Wiggins is selling, the defense is winning. He knows how to draw fouls, and when you have an aggressive Andrew Wiggins, it's a good one.
New Orleans leading by 21. Kicks it to Ingram. Pass to Reyes. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Capella's got 8 points.
And after a first half in which their offense shots under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the pass to Moody. Wiseman with the ball. Murphy's there. Shoots. And the Warriors miss again. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Reyes. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Poole the pass to Wiseman. Kuminga with it, covered by Hayes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 4th.
Yeah, they're all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when he got himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
1:51 left in the third. Reyes, the pass to Murphy. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Poole. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Pelicans leading by 22. Passes it to Sue. To the paint. And it's tonight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reyes.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And not being as aggressive on the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
On offense here are the Pelicans. Poole with the steal. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here he goes. And he comes up to the deuce. Poole's got 14.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
And Wiseman sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Warriors trail by 21. They've got Jackson Hayes. And it's Murphy in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Moody. The dynamic right between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Reyes on the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 21. Poole kicks to Kuminga. Now Nwaba. The pass to Poole. 5 to shoot. Dishes to Wiseman. Fades back, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Reyes. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Moody. No sign by Moody.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. From deep. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Aston Nwaba. There's Kuminga. And that one goes long.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
For 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Wiseman the pass to Moody. And they call an illegal screen. Great play most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. As physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. And Matt drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Reyes. And yeah, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. To the inside. Reyes. And that one is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Kuminga. Cool with it. To the middle. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. 17 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Missed 3 there from Reyes. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Kuminga. He's covered by Irving. 17-foot shot on the way. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Reyes, the pass to Hayes. Here's the 3. No good from Reyes. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Down low, Poole. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are in this society. But man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. The excellent assist there just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Reyes. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Pass to Moody. He kicks it to Matt. And here's Nwaba. The basket Poole from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. No good from Reyes. The Warriors shooting 43% from the floor. Now, here's Moody, covered by Hayes. Nwaba finds Poole. A 3-pointer, no good.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down to some thunder. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn you around.
Yeah, right
Kuminga. D right on him. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Pelicans pull it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Out left to the wing. Here's Kuminga. Offensive rebound.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
To the right side. Being stolen by Jenkins. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Nwaba. Back to Poole. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out to the right wing. Reyes, the pass to Urban. On deep. Nwaba with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mack. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed. Mack's got 4 this quarter.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Reyes. And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Basket Poole. Now, here's Nwaba. Covered by Reyes. Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Wow. Basket good. And the Pelicans with possession here. Inside. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Poole with it. Now guarded by Reyes. Now, here's Poole. Here's Moody. And a miss here on the triple. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from.
First team foul.
Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Timeout called the Warriors. It's been quite a game for Baller.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. You give him even an inch, and you just ask him for him to drop another triple on him.
Our New Balance player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Sharp, the pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Wiseman with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive. Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Offensive rebound. The pass to Reyes. Goes up again. Up again. Controls the rebound. Puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Nailed from three-point land.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Oh, the lob to Irving. Stolen by Thompson.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, a few shots in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity, and not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Bowling.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double. Really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Kuminga with it. Capella's there. Great open look there.
What a graceful shot by Clay. You can tell range shooting is second nature for him.
Reyes. Guarded by Poole. Here's Reyes. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And here's Poole for 3. No good. So we see New Orleans taking a W.